Hello everybody and welcome to the shit show. Oh, really, it's Black Friday today. I have decided I'm not participating in Black Friday. I'm gonna do Cyber Monday, which is quite a big deal for me because I'm very anti-online shopping. I have been in the past because I was like, it's taking a job away from someone like local. But I'm just not in the headspace to like go out into the world, as you can tell. I do have to work today for a few hours, so I am going to put my makeup on. And I thought I'd bring you guys with me along that journey. And I'm not doing anything to my hair because I don't feel like it. Even though my straightener is in my makeup bag, I am going to try to do the least amount of damage this winter to my hair by like not straightening it, not curling it, no heat, and see how it looks this summer. And if I'm still not happy with it this summer, I'm chopping it off. Don't tell my husband. Has anybody seen the Water Talk stuff? I'm addicted. I don't know what makeup look I want to go for today. I bought a bunch of new stuff like a month or two ago and I still haven't used any of it because I've been waiting for like the perfect opportunity to like film, and really I'm just gonna have to make that happen because I don't know. It's not happened yet. So the last couple of days I have been using this Nivea post-shave balm for primer, which I love. I used it for my wedding day. Highly recommend trying it. It was a huge thing a couple of years ago on YouTube, but nobody does it anymore, and it works so great. The smell, it smells very manly. It doesn't linger, but I just don't like the way it smells. And I'm in the mood for something a little bit more thicker, creamier today. So we'll see what I have. And I've been using the setting spray as a primer from Charlotte Tilbury. I have been loving this like Sephora powder puff. Love it, love it, love it so much. And I did buy a bunch of new makeup before I got married. I got this Haus Labs. Oops, don't dig my finger into it. I sure did. This, look at those colors. Beautiful, beautiful. I really like the shimmers. This I use kind of these two in the crease, but you'll see so I'm probably gonna use that today. Been using this primarily for contour or bronzer. Trash in my bag. I have been absolutely loving like, what are the eyeshadow sticks? This is from Rare Beauty. So beautiful. The color is Well-Being. Is that what it is? It's like a shimmery rose gold. Very beautiful. So I think I'll be using that as a base, and I've been using it as a base. And of course for my foundation, I went back and I got I was using shade 110. This one is in shade, it's lighter. It doesn't say, but it's one shade lighter but neutral still. I really enjoy a neutral colored foundation because anything that's like geared towards like pink undertones, which I have, which is really weird because I have pink undertones and like warm Anyway, so I went down a shade is what I was saying for like the winter months. And I really think it was more of a closer, because I don't really fluctuate. I don't tan that well. Anyway, but yes, I've been using it. And instead of using my sponge, which you know I love beauty sponges, I've been using the IT Cosmetics Skin Soothing Complexion Brush number 704. Found it for like $10. I was like, I can't pass this up because it's so much of a good deal. Anyway, I don't really want that. I'm trying to decide what I want as a base for my face. And I haven't come upon anything yet. Oh, I do love this Urban Decay Naked Sin palette. That's beautiful. There's just not much of it there. I like the layout of the Haus Labs one much better. And I guess I don't really have anything in my bag to put on as like prep. So I'm going to use Fix It Plus for prepping my skin, even though I really wanted something a little bit more thicker, which in my pile of new stuff, I have something that I want to use, but I'm not going to use it until I film about it. So there's that. I have found a new favorite mascara. I don't know why nobody talks about this. The Milk mascara is fabulous. Beyond, I can't even believe it. I am going to use my sponge to kind of pounce all this in my face because I'm tired of waiting for it to dry. I really don't have a whole lot of time. Anyway, I hope everybody's Thanksgiving was good. Mine was really good for like the first half of the day, and then the second half became a little bit more stressful. Clay and I weren't really jiving, and it just kind of made everything turn sour. We're better now. We talked about it this morning. I was so mad, which it was petty mad. I was so upset that I didn't even want to talk to him last night. And that's not like me, because normally I'll be like, yes, let's talk about our feelings and hash this out. No, I was just like, leave me alone. It was stupid. Do y'all ever have fights with your significant others? Probably pretty dumb. Anyway. So I'm going to take one pump first, and I'm going to work on this side of my face. And I usually use 3 pumps. I use 1 pump for this side, and I focus on the nose. And then I use 1 pump on the other side of my face and focus on my chin. Dropping things. Anyway, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I don't know if it's just me, but like the older I get, the less I'm like food motivated. I mean, I can remember in my 20s, like food was like one of my most favorite things. I don't know if it's from being on Mounjaro or what, but like I'm kind of bored with food, if that makes sense. Unless like on our honeymoon, we went to this place where it was like in a cave, halfway in a cave. And they served like quail, and I had duck for the first time. You know, like if it's something like that, I'm more apt to be interested in eating because it's not what I'm having every day. And Thanksgiving is kind of like everyday food for me. Like, I mean, green beans every day, stuffing, probably once every 3 months. Pies, we have those all the time. I don't love pie in the first place. I'm not I don't like cake either. Like, probably if I had to list my favorite desserts, like cupcakes are nice because they're just the right amount, like, of everything. And I always like, so here's a cupcake. I cut the like cake part in half and put it on top of the icing and create like a sandwich with it. And ever since I did that, I just can't go back. These are little Christmas trees, pink ones, to match my little nutcrackers. Clay called them soldiers this morning. I was like, okay. And then in between, so what I did for my makeup looked freaking perfect on my wedding day. I mean, like, so perfect. What I'm gonna do is in between these layers, I'm going to go in and spray some setting spray to kind of help everything like mesh or whatever. And I think I am gonna go wet that sponge. I'll probably have to cut this part out, but I'll be back. So, like I was saying, like my wedding day makeup was perfect. I mean, the shade was perfect. It wore all night long. It didn't look too cakey. I went pretty light on the makeup, but also like covered, like I was dermaplaning my face the morning of my wedding, and I like nicked this side right here. And so I put like a couple of layers of foundation and concealer, like layered those to like cover that up, but you couldn't tell, like it was just, my wedding day makeup was phenomenal. And I got this little setup from JCPenney. It was a beauty blender. It had a case for your beauty blender and a little thing of soap, which I thought, how handy. But like the beauty blender, like itself feels small. So I'm just gonna press that setting spray into my face and kind of melt it with the foundation. That's what I did on my wedding day. And it didn't look heavy. It didn't look like I was wearing much makeup. I went really light on the eyes. My fiance does not like dark makeup. I do like dark eye makeup. I almost filmed it, but I'm glad I didn't, because like I spent so much time in between like each layer of like the foundation and I went very, very light on concealer, which as I'm getting older, I'm finding that like, okay, this Kosas concealer that I bought that I loved a year ago, or maybe it hasn't been a year, but it feels like it's been almost a year, is now like crepey under my eyes. I haven't found the perfect thing. Like if this and a serum had a baby, I feel like it would be perfect. And maybe that's what I need, is to put like a serum under my eyes. Don't put foundation and put that, maybe, I don't know. I'll try that sometime, but I didn't think about it today. Anyway, you guys, I have been decorating for Christmas and I'm just all about it this year. Normally I'm kind of a little bit of a Scrooge, but not so much this year. So the powder that I used, I stumbled upon a powder. You guys, it's freaking perfect. Like the whole time I was like, I can't find a powder that beats the, what is that called with the orange top? You know what it is. I brag on it all the time. It has an orange top, clear bottom. You get like freaking 5 ounces for like $2 or something. Maybe $7. I don't know. $5. It's a lot of powder. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, maybe I'll put a clip of it here. Like a photo clip of it. Anyway, and I was like, nothing is going to beat that because it's cheap, it's effective, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. You guys, this veil powder by Hourglass, stupid fabulous. Wore it on my wedding day, and I think that's what really tied the look all together. I don't quite remember exactly how I applied it, but today I'm gonna go ahead and use this. It just, first off, the color, because like I was using this one by Charlotte Tilbury. I thought this will be the perfect powder for my wedding day because it's so light, but it's too light, ladies and gentlemen. It is too light. If I can get the thing open, look, it's like white as the packaging. Like, this is in, oh, it's refillable. That's nice. What color is it? Fair medium. No, if you are not Snow White fair, this is not gonna work for me anyway. No, maybe I put too much on. I don't know. I don't care. It didn't work for me. So I just kind of let that sit there for a few minutes. Then I take my brush and kind of swoop it all away. Notice I didn't really touch here in the places I'm going to put contour because that's going to be a different process. The contour that I use, which I really thought I was going to use the LYS, like triangle one. Shockingly, I found one that I like better. Nude Sticks and Blonde Belle is just perfect. Like, it's just enough without being too much. I put it on my niece yesterday on Thanksgiving, and it looked beautiful on her. She's even a little bit more tan than me, which really isn't that hard to do because I'm like a freaking ghost. That's a little too wide, but it's gonna work for today. I wish I would have taken more pictures of my niece and the makeup that I put on her yesterday because it was freaking flawless. Number one, anyone under the age of 18 has like perfect freaking skin. She's, I can't remember how old she is, 6 or 7. Perfect skin in the first place. Beautiful in the first place. I put a little bit of makeup on her and she looked like a damn supermodel, like kid version. And if I had a picture, I would insert it. But, and me and her, we do like girls' days where we go shopping just with us. Sometimes we take my daughter if my daughter's in town, which that's always nice. My daughter is not quite as fun to shop with as Braylon because Braylon's super laid back and easygoing, and she really enjoys, like, I'm like, try this on, and she's like, oh yeah. And my daughter, I'd be like, try this on, and she's like, ah, just, no, I don't like it, Mom. And because I have my own theory on that, but whatever, I'll leave that alone. She won't wear anything other than like sports leggings and like sport shorts and like t-shirts. Like, she will not wear a dress for nothing. Which is fair, that's okay. But it would be nice to see her dressed up once in a while. I did get her to buy a dress, not last year, but the year before. Maybe it was last Christmas. Anyway. What next? Bronzing powder to kind of set everything. I'm all about doing like these micro, small, little layers. Like, that's a little harsh. But that one's not as harsh. But just these light little layers that like come together in the end to look beautiful. Just focusing the powder back here at first and then slowly carrying it down. Back here at first, then slowly tapering it down. Then we go heavy into the temples, because I have a big forehead. If you don't have a big forehead, like I've said 500 million times, you don't have to go heavy on this part. You can skip this part. But my giant ass forehead needs some help. So I always cover it with, you notice it kind of is the same tone as my hair, like not color, but the same tone, same vibe. So it kind of just gives this slight illusion that my forehead is a little bit smaller than it is. I am growing my bangs out. I have made the decision. I have this certain picture in my head that I want my hair to look like in summer. I have two options. One is long, one is short. And I'll make my mind up as depending on what the ends look like, because they're so damaged. You guys, I put my hair through hell this last year. All the blonde, the purple, back to red. Too much. You'll notice I go back and forth because this is a little harsh right now, but I'm kind of waiting to get all the product off my brush. I'm going in my crease. Now I'm going, and I'm going to be a little bit more like violent towards that side and a little bit more violent towards this side. It's still a little harsh, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Now I'm going a little bit in this crease. I literally have 2 more minutes to be put together. All right, I am gonna switch up my blush. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't used it in quite some time. I can't remember what the name of it is. I should look real quick. Literally a minute and a half. Pillow Talk. Yeah, just the original Pillow Talk. Right back here. I'm not going as forward as normal. I'm just stopping right there with the Pillow Talk. And also notice I'm holding my brush back a little bit further than normal. Kind of helps with this, like, not such a sharp application. But I want to keep, like, the front of my face pretty clean. Like, from here, here to here, triangle. I want it to be pretty, not heavy, except I am going to go over the nose just a little because I just feel like it brings everything together. Okay. Highlighter. You know, I found this Rare Beauty one, and I think it's right up there with the Jaclyn Hill Iced, because the Jaclyn Hill Iced is like beaming, but literally all you need is a couple dabs, and then right there, right here, under the eye, down the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, another little dab, pounce off the excess, right there, right there, right there, down the nose, Cupid's bow, back again. Okay. All right. That's it as far as highlighter. We used the nude sticks, we used the powder, and then I found this blush, this afternoon tea blush that I've been loving. I just wanted to take a break from it today. It's like the Nivea shaving balm. Like, works great. Love it. I just was ready for a break. And literally, I'm past my time. So, I am going to show you this mascara because it is phenomenal. Don't sleep on it, you guys. It's not too wet, not too dry. I got the Tartelette tubing mascara. Makes my eyelashes look too stringy, and I have pretty full lashes, so no, don't pass on that. Go for this. This is the Milk Makeup. I just got like the baby size because full sizes I think last me too long. But anyway, you see that difference? I'm not even putting anything else on my face. I'm going to set it with some setting spray here in a little bit and call it good. This is the Kush mascara, small baby one. Highly recommend. Get it. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my brows. Just a little bit. Just to take that like powdery look out of them. I have realized that this is a bit too dark for me now, so I need to go back and get a different color. This. I'm waiting till the start of the new year because I still have my rouge status. So I'm waiting for that to run out before I buy more. I was going to use this. I'm not now. Running out of time. Put everything back up real quick. Highly recommend another thing. This Dr. Dennis Gross Plump and Repair Lip Treatment. Yes. Just yes. Don't even question yourself. Go get it. It's plumping. It works. I put some on my mom yesterday. Her lips look 10 times fuller. If you have thin lips, get it. Really, my top lip is the only one that's thin. My bottom lip is perfect in my opinion. But yes, go get it. Try it. I'm sure you'll love it. Putting everything up. I gotta go to work now. Love you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.